Hello.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So I guess we're live. Hello and welcome to KrakenQuest Curse of Strahd. I am Sam, your dungeon master, as usual. Unlike usual, we are coming to you live
From
on record.
Live recording.
Live to recording, as they would say back on Monday Night Raw. We are live to tape. Anyway, the internet is out for all of Cobb County right now, so we have jerry-rigged some hotspots to get this recording done.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. So with me, as always, is the wonderful Avani Patel playing Saris, the mysterious wizard, who I don't think anybody saw you do blood magic last time.
Oh,
yeah,
we definitely
did.
saw her do blood magic last time.
Flintmo did. I don't think you two
Rip
did.
out
You
of
two were
her
kind of...
veins.
You were busy
You
fighting
two-
the werewolf. He ran away into the woods to kill dire wolves.
I stood
This one was
right
the one who was
next
next to
to
me.
her.
Yeah, Flintmo saw it, but you two were kind of preoccupied.
That's kind of why I screamed out. Does anyone else have evil blood secrets that I need to know about?
Oh.
No.
Oh, cool. Then I don't have a reason to be angry at you.
No,
Neat.
you
That'll
don't.
make this go a lot smoother, hopefully.
For you.
Okay.
Well,
We have James, James is just a person, but he's playing Flinmo, the halfling sorcerer. Hi, Rosie.
can we put just a little subtitle like just a person?
We don't have that technology.
The adjectiveless James. We have Philip playing Roth, the now known to be werewolf barbarian.
Yep. Ignore those 3 levels of monk. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah.
Technically a shaman, but we haven't gotten into that yet.
Werewolf, I think, is the defining feature here.
Yeah. I'm basically an angry druid with limited shape-shifting capabilities.
And Tegan, the werewolf hunter.
It'll be fine.
Pew pew.
Not yet.
I wanna get Mick Foley as his Cactus Jack persona has his catchphrase of bang bang, and I want to get, and he had like a wanted poster T-shirt. I want to make that with Chris, but it's pew pew. That would be pretty great.
Now we have like 2 shirts for our lineup.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
okay.
when last we left off, you guys were headed towards Valaki when
Yep.
you were caught up in a storm and then ran into Strahd von Zarovich himself.
Oh, yeah. That
He
went better than expected.
had some choice words for all of you. And yeah, made it pretty clear that you were all here for his entertainment, then left. And then you guys got chased by dire wolves and werewolves and normal wolves
It was fine.
towards the gates of Valaki.
Was. You're not dead.
Uh,
We have a successful encounter. You're not dead or unconscious. We're good.
Thanks to someone.
Yeah, me. Tanking 3 things at once.
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment at all whatsoever. Nope.
Yeah, there's nothing more to add, really.
So you got any healing spells left?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Not big ones though.
But
yeah.
you can heal yourself, right?
I got healing word. Yeah.
We can all heal
Oh,
ourselves.
I'm at 13.
Shut up, you.
God, it's good to have my beard back. I just get to look at my beard all night now, and it's coming back, and it's gonna be good.
Well, I'm at 13, and we can use healing surges too. We haven't even taken a short rest yet.
So, you guys,
True.
it is storming, it is lightning, it is thunder, it is... Unfortunately, there's not fire to make this as epic as possible, but one of you has just turned back from being a werewolf. You guys kind of yelled at him. There's still wolves and evil shit around, but it doesn't seem to be attacking you. And you can see the gates of Valaki ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe Roth, after the big argument and basically being cast out by, I think, 5 of the other players, said basically, yeah, the other characters, basically said no and started heading toward Valaki ahead of them.
And I believe we're just going to make a mad dash the same direction, coincidentally.
Okay, so Roth, are you moving at speed or are you just kind of trudging?
I mean, I'm gonna stay at the pace of the person I'm supposed to protect that I swore to protect. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too far from them or from her
Okay.
and the children.
So who comes up to the gates first is what I'm asking.
I imagine me.
I mean, if he has intent to stay ahead of us, then he has the ability.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's what I was asking. Is
Yeah.
Roth leading the way or following?
Leading.
He's not leading.
Okay.
He
I'm
just
not
happens-
leading.
I know. I'm just.
Marching.
Are we gonna get that fucking pedantic tonight?
Beep, beep, beep.
God damn it.
Oh god.
I don't get that.
Okay.
So good at this.
So as Roth approaches the gates, you can kind of make out two humanoid figures standing behind the gate with pole arms,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them shouts out, "Halt! Who goes there?"
So just they're on the inside of the gate. They're not outside.
Yes,
correct?
they are on the they are vertical iron bars between them and you.
Okay.
Particles.
Yeah, got it. I approach.
Yeah, it's like a it's like a step up from a palisade. Like it's like a nice wooden wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. With like towers at the gate.
I approach the iron bars to better enter. Presumably their lantern and/or torchlight. Probably
Yeah.
lantern. And
You come within a few feet.
myself, Wrath, son of Fenrir.
Right.
Wrath. Oh yeah, my father's name. If you rearrange the letters, is Fenrir.
You just said Fenrir as
Yeah,
well.
fair
I
near.
want to say it every time I see it.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was right there.
No, ma'am.
It's right there.
and one of them kind of
For
they both got in there. One of them kind of like points his halberd, and he goes, "Roth, I haven't heard of you before. Do you serve the devil?"
Nay. Spit on the ground.
we are but men.
He kind of looks at his partner. If he was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And he goes like, "Fuck, dude, I don't know." The rest of you kind of come up on this.
Bloodied
Yeah.
and wielding a large axe.
Yeah.
So that I don't know how that necessarily influences their decision
The
making.
rest of you come up on this.
All right. Do they say anything as we approach, or
As you approach to. And who are the rest of you?
Tegan
We're-
Black Hollow? We seek asylum from the creatures of the night.
Hello.
Presuming that there is wolf howling echoing.
There is wolf howling.
Fine, don't worry about it.
They kind of like the guard on the right kind of looks at me and goes, "Fuck it, all right, I'm gonna regret this." God damn it! And he calls the other guy to lift up the portcullis, and they kind of ratchet it up.
All right.
Okay.
Enter.
Thank you, friend. A dangerous night to be about.
No kidding.
Indeed.
Well, for you,
If you cause any trouble, we'll be throwing you out of this town. You hear me?
Be on your guard. There's werewolves out there.
There's always werewolves out there. What do you think the gate's for?
Freeloaders.
I feel like your gate's a little bit measly to keep werewolves out.
Which way to the closest?
So's the
tavern?
job.
Which way to the closest tavern?
Follow this main road west, and you'll come across. He kind of pauses to think for a second.
Yeah, like
You'll come across the Blue Water Inn. It's really the best place to stay here in town.
Blue Water Inn. Is that what
Yeah.
it said?
Thank you.
Yeah, and he kind of motioned along. Like there's kind of like you can see there's kind of definitely what looks like a main road, kind of paved cobblestones behind him. He kind of points you in that direction.
Yeah. Thank you, friend. I'll pass him and his partner some coin.
How much coin?
It was 3 silver and 2 copper.
Cool.
Wow. Almost reasonable.
Yeah, you
You
really
got anything?
away from him.
Thank you, friend.
I mean, we could say something in character for once.
I'm trying to think
That
of
would be
how
That was
much-
Sarah's in character.
Oh, okay. presumably out of my earshot.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna.
She doesn't quite have the ability to take you on at the moment with her 3 hit points.
I'm sure you'd be fine. I look to Arena, Freak, and did I write this down right? Myrtle.
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 Yeah.
I'm gonna replace that E with an U.
It's a Y.
I don't care. I need it. I need it. I write down names phonetically so I pronounce them correctly
But
rather
you
than.
didn't.
Yeah, which is why. Yeah, which clearly means I erred. So yes, look to the three of them and just kind of gesture to head down. You said it was down the main street to the west.
Yeah, to the west down this main street. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. They're not going with you. You're here. They're here. You did your job. Lucky we didn't tip off them to the horrible, horrible secrets that we know.
Have you guys walked away from the guards yet?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
assuming we were walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know this in the future because I can't.
Oh, I
I
thought-
can't know what you assume.
Yeah,
I thought we'd said we'd started making our way.
we had. It's just for us.
Things got kind of chaotic once we got in.
Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of walking and bickering,
Yeah. Yeah. Something along the lines of, I'll kind of step done with my job.
look, if you want to bicker amongst yourselves, then do so. I'm taking the kids to this inn and we're going to rest. You decide what you want to do amongst yourselves.
Well, I'm fine with that. I just don't want you going with him.
Oh, and she's going, by the way. She's gone.
Well,
I'll
I think
follow
that
after.
settles it. And
And
follow
I'll
after.
say it does, and hold up a palm at your chest. Find somewhere else to stay. And walk after her.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow after him.
Well, I think we established your job is done. You need to get out of here.
You don't tell me where I go.
I don't have snare anymore.
And I'm gonna start keep heading towards that inn.
Like I don't want to PvP, but I can't fucking stop him from anything. And also, I will die.
Well, James, what would Flimmo do?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Like,
Indecision is decision for a character.
huh?
Indecision is decision.
No, James, don't know.
If he tries something,
I would interpose. Honestly, I think I would just interpose myself constantly. I'd rather them go and him not than me make it there.
Alright, so go for it.
You're not passing me. You're not going there. Find somewhere else, not with her and not with those children. You're in danger and you know it.
I'm only a danger to things that get in my way, pup. And I'm going to attempt to not let him stop me. I want to say that sounds like grapple.
Well, here's the thing. You guys aren't locked in physicality yet. Flimmo, are you going to... So, Flimmo, he keeps walking. Are you going to walk around Flimmo, or are you just going to walk over him?
I mean, I'm going to walk around him.
Okay, so
Probably.
Flimmo,
I'm still
he's
too
walking
tall to
around
walk
you.
over. I mean, fuck, I'm not even as fast as him. I don't know. If no one else is helping me, I can't really do anything. I don't know. He goes off. I can't stop him. Or Flinmo can't stop him. With anything other than words. And words don't go through to a monster.
Wow, rude.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, is
I
he
mean,
wrong
you're proving
though?
his point.
I think that's the back of Flimmo's book right there, just like the little back top text.
Look, I need some sort of guarantee from you that you're in control, as you say. I've dealt with beasts of your kind before. A lot of them have said they're in control, and they're not.
You've probably only dealt with black dogs, not my kin.
And what's your kin?
Grey wolves of Uthgard, son of
I don't care who your sons of. What does it mean?
It means I He beats. He very proudly beats his chest over his tattoos on his that go from about his like left mid arm up to his shoulder and over his pec and over that pectoral. Um. Um.
She got squeezed all by your foot.
Oh, okay. It it means we are it means we are blessed by the battle, Father.
That doesn't answer my question.
Why don't you serve some self-control? If you can prove to us that you can actually do something that isn't
I've been doing
impulsive
most of it.
constantly, and listen to us and give us some perceived safety, maybe we can trust you. Maybe.
I would think
But you can't
slaying
just-
2 dire wolves and a werewolf would be more than enough for you, a black dog of the night.
Honestly, that could just be bloodlust. I don't know. Give us some perceived safety. Make us believe that maybe you care about how people perceive what's going on, and maybe we can believe that you're on our side, and not just doing whatever the hell you want and killing whenever the hell you want.
Maybe don't judge other people's burdens.
What happened to you people in that house? The house.
Oh. Are you talking about the first house in the village?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the death house.
That one, yes.
That one.
Yes.
We encountered a beast in the lowest catacombs. We slew it, but not before it slew one of our companions.
So the beast slew your companion,
Yes.
and not him.
Yes.
Does that not show that he has some form of control?
I don't
Not enough as
I
far
don't
as
see
I'm
how it's
concerned.
relevant.
Well, considering all of my companions were killed by it, I know what that beast could have done. And given what happened earlier, and where he might have lost control earlier, if he didn't against that beast, then that does show that he might have had some control. Or he has some control.
He's definitely more in control than others that I've dealt with. Which is why he's not dead right now.
Wrath scoffs at that comment.
Oh, you're on your last legs, and we know it. We all know it.
Casually
after
just
fighting
takes
that.
out a potion of healing. It's like, might need this in a minute.
But the point is moot. Right now, we're looking for asylum, for safety for the children and Arena. We cannot guarantee their safety as long as you are nearby them. If you want to stay close by, I can't stop you. But I'm just saying, take a long, hard look at yourself and try to understand why we can't trust you.
Listen. Give me a minute. I'm trying to think how to put exactly in the words. Do what you will, Tegan. But may I advise you take a look at yourself as well, as he's just as I'll continue on towards the tavern.
And I guess I'll walk that way as well. There's nothing else I can really do right now.
Honestly, if he's going to be driven by these impulses, I don't see why we're going to keep him around. He's only doing what he wants to.
We're not keeping him around. We can't get rid of him.
There was more of an implication in my phrasing than I'd like to admit.
I don't believe that he's succumbed to the demon. Therefore, I couldn't, in good conscience, kill him in cold blood.
Who's to say the demon is exactly what you expect?
It's not what I expect. That's what has me thrown off.
He doesn't seem to care about anyone but himself. How is it any different than any other monster?
He seems to care for the Arena and the children.
It's a
Selflessly.
selfish. It's a selfish caring. He's not thinking about the fact that they, honestly, are perceived to be unsafe right now.
I don't.
He hasn't considered once when we've said leave so they seem safe at all. He just wants to be next to them. Some sort of selfish, righteous cause or something. I don't know.
Which is more than I could say for any other beast I've dealt with.
Aw, you say the sweetest thing.
Regardless, we can't really do anything to stop him short of slaying him.
We'll probably succeed. The three of you, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if we really wanted to,
Oh,
we
yeah,
could just
no.
gang up and kill
Probably.
you dead.
Probably.
But,
Well, could knock him out.
Excuse me.
and what, just leave him in the...
Honestly, we
gutter?
should have left him outside. Should have just talked to the guards, been like, "Hey, don't let that one in. He's a monster," and then gone on our way.
and just as good as dead.
Like
As
seemed
if
to do
we had-
fine last time.
As if we'd shot him ourselves.
He wandered out in the woods on his own last time. I'm actually surprised he wants to stay in a tavern.
I don't know his motives for why he seems so protective of this group.
Well, I don't trust it.
I'm not saying we should trust him. Quite the contrary. But what else can we do right now? Besides,
Secretly take Arena and the children to another inn?
that's a possibility.
I don't think they'd be up for that.
I think I would be able to find another inn and get to the one we're at in about the same time it would take them just to get to the inn because of the I forgot what it's called.
Part of your background?
Yeah. Where I can like travel cities twice as fast.
You wanna?
I have it up on my
Okay.
phone. Sam?
Yeah. I mean, you can go looking if you want.
So my thought is that I should, based on the background, I think I should be able to find another inn and make it back to the Blue Water Inn.
Blue water. I mean, here's the thing. They are out of your sight at this point.
Huh?
The arena and the kids are out of your sight. Like, they've been walking this whole time. You guys have been
Oh,
standing still.
I'm not talking about Arena.
No, we've been walking too. Haven't we?
No, we stopped for this.
They walked
conversation, I'm
off.
pretty sure.
Y'all imposed yourselves upon me to have this conversation.
I'm not talking about beating Arena and the kids. I'm talking about beating.
You want to try to go find out another inn before the others get to the tavern?
Yeah, before Tegan and Saris and maybe Wrath.
Yeah, you can go looking if you want.
Yeah, so that's my plan. If I can find something, I might be able to secret them out at some point.
You can go looking if you want.
Sure, that's what I'd like to do.
Okay. We'll check back in with you in a bit.
Sorry, Dogo.
The rest of you just heading over to the Blue Water Inn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. On the way there through the main streets, you pass a number of houses, a number of shops. This place definitely looks more upscale than Barovia, but it looks very shuttered in, very depressed. Even in this kind of low light, you can see that there is no one out tonight, and all the doors are like locked shut still, even in this place with safety.
Sorry, just real quick. Is Barovia the name of the other town, or is it the name of the land at large?
Yes.
Okay, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Yes.
Intentionally confusing. Well, maybe not intentionally. Who knows?
I mean, New York. New York.
As you pass by, you see a number of like old, discarded, ratty garlands like everywhere.
Like
flower-
decor. Like decor.
Yeah, like decor.
Okay.
Oh.
Like a festival kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly like a festival kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Huh. All right. Guess we missed the parade.
What's a parade?
You're not there. You're ahead of them.
Oh, right.
We don't like you right now.
You're not there. You're
I mean,
on the way to the
people
tavern
don't
to
like
get drunk.
him. I view him as, hey, we could keep him around. He's been tanking things for us.
You want to use me, they want to get rid of me.
Well, yeah, my goal is to use anyone who's more powerful than me to help me.
Yeah, it does say that, doesn't it?
Yes!
I think more than anything, I'm intrigued by you.
Okay. So yeah, as you guys are going along, you just see a number of things. Go ahead and roll me passive perception, everybody.
Roll you
roll?
passive perception?
Tell me your passive perceptions.
15.
14.
12.
I'm not there.
Yeah, you pass by like a stockyard and like a number of shops, number of places. Flinmo.
Hmm?
Go ahead and roll me investigate, my man.
Okay. I can't score and tell myself.
Of course you do.
14, 15, 16.
So, in your quick little halfling run, tumble, slide, climb, all over the city, you see a number of inns, none of which look terribly inviting. But I mean, there are a few other places, like you see the Wolf's Head, you see the Morning Sun, spelled like it's sad.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh. That's some good flavor text, but still.
Yeah.
Is it the
MOU
morning
up.
sun or the morning sun?
It's got a U.
Okay.
But it's a sad sun.
Yes. He made clear the way that morning was spelled.
Yeah.
I just was curious about how sun was spelled.
And you don't really see any place else that looks like an inn.
What about abandoned houses?
It is hard to judge
A great place
at this time of night, but there are a number of houses that don't have lights in them.
How late is it?
It's like an hour after sundown.
People would still be awake, but yeah, if there's nowhere. Honestly, Wrath should probably go to the Wolf's Head. Found a great place for you, Wrath. Got your motif all over it.
The wolf, by the way, the Wolf's Head on that, like their sign is like a bleeding, decapitated wolf's head.
Yeah, that's not going to go over well.
My point still stands.
That sounds like a good way to get an inburn to the ground.
Well,
and Flinmo, you do kind of, as you're doing your little free running halfling city man thing, you do kind of come out of an alley right as the other two, and as Roth gets to the door of the Blue Water, and the other two are not too far behind.
well, I'm gonna go to the other two. No luck.
So let me take us over there.
Found a place that kind of fits the motif of Wrath, but
No.
I don't think he'd appreciate it. Wolf's Head. A chopped off wolf's head.
Yeah, no, something tells me that would not go over very well with him.
Right.
With me, I told you.
Yeah.
Something
It was you.
nagging in the back of my mind.
Nag. Okay.
Oh, is that the city?
Ooh, neat.
I'm just seeing black for some reason.
We see a city.
But yeah, you guys can see the city. That's weird. I
You
might
can
have to.
just
I
run
saw,
away around.
I saw the inn for like a second, and then the
I moved you on the church for a second.
What am I looking up? That meat. Meat chunk. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Here we are at the inn. You guys can see everything? And by everything, I mean with
Yes.
line of sight and all that.
yeah.
Let me rejoin as player just in 1 second so I can be sure that we are looking good tonight. It's a really handy thing.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, now it's going to have to reload. Oh, well. So, yeah, you guys can see, as you come upon the Blue Water Inn, gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. There's a few kind of perched up, like, kind of under the outcropping out of the storm.
Oh yeah, because it's still raining very quite hard.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's still raining. It's lessened a little bit, but
I make the silent image of a Ouija board. No, I don't. I'm lying.
a painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall.
Ooh, relaxing.
How pretty.
I take the sign. No.
Hey, maybe he'll get himself kicked out of the city.
Yeah.
Guards did say not to cause too much trouble.
They also say the gate was meant to keep monsters out.
Yep, it's doing a good job so far.
I mean...
They let you in. I guess they have pretty low standards.
Wow.
You're a drow. You're arguably more hated than I am.
I'm
Not
the
here,
only one
so-
on your side right now. Do
Yeah.
you really want to do this?
Nah.
Nobody in Barovia has seen a drow before.
Oh yeah, that's a
They
good
don't
point.
exist.
They
That
don't have a
stigma can't really exist.
Damn it.
The one place where they're not racist against dark elves, only because they don't know enough of them.
Wow, so if they did know them, they would hate them? Wow, Chris.
That was the joke.
I mean, like, he's not wrong, though.
Drow are pretty awful.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
So.
I'd
Say that
say
to the Blood Mage, who has Crown of Madness.
Yep.
That doesn't work.
So what was the arrival order to here, Sam?
Decent, we'll see.
We'll say you're a little in front.
Okay.
You're kind of standing here under this outcropping.
Okay.
That's what this kind of dashed line is.
Okay. That's It's like a
Oh, sorry, that's
part-
fence. I'm sorry, that's
part
fence.
of the
Okay,
building.
yeah.
Yeah. You're kind of entering the courtyard fence area. Hang on, mine is lagging.
Okay.
Oh no, internet kind of.
Well, presuming that Arena and the children have already entered, I'm just going to walk straight in through the door.
Okay.
Fuck, how do we get the money from him? Like I.
So Rob,
Hey, money?
as you enter,
I mean, have you tried that?
I know that's not gonna work, but I'll give it a shot.
Roth, as you enter,
Mm-hmm.
damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the table bathe the room in dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
Who knew?
Not unique.
Anybody else following him in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Oh, small note. As I get underneath the overhang and before entering the door, Wrath shakes the water off of himself
Like
in a very as a very well practiced motion.
Chris, are you able to move the tokens?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
At least myself, Sarah's, Roth. I can't do changes.
God damn it, not again. Every
I'll
I
time.
know what happened.
I'll,
It's okay.
I'll hang my cloak, my fur cloak on the rack because that's gonna be sopping wet. That's gonna take forever to
Yeah.
dry. Is there like a weapon, like a rack for equipment or anything?
No, there is not a weapon rack.
Okay, then I guess I'm just dragging this. I'm carrying this in, and thudding.
Can you move it now, Chris?
Yay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I see Arena or either children?
No, actually, you don't.
Then I'm going to immediately approach the counter.
Okay.
And sorry, Sam, just real quick. Are there any other patrons in here? Like, is it very crowded? Or is it-
hang on 1 second. There
Yeah.
are a few. Let me switch layers so I can bring them up.
Okay, yeah, I just wasn't sure if this place was
Yeah.
actually seeming empty and moderately abandoned, or if it, Okay.
Hey, dude.
Because it is,
Twin.
while not bustling, there is a good amount of people here.
Okay. So yeah, I'll approach the counter. My axe thuds on the head of my axe thuds on the ground as I lean over the counter to speak to the person behind it.
So yeah, you see a rather matronly-looking woman sitting on the counter, and she kind of looks at him and goes, "And what can I do you for?"
A woman and two youngins entered not too long ago. Did they already acquire a room?
She said you'd probably be along, and yes, they have. I put them in one of our guest rooms.
I'm gonna take a seat.
Good. I'll be needing a room either across the hall or next door.
There is one next door. I can
Wonderful.
set you up in. It is. I forgot to look at how much it is.
Do you know the quality of the inn?
It's all right. She kind of looked and goes, "Bed for the night will be one electrum."
Let
I
me
pull
handle
out a
it.
handful
So,
of coins and put
Let
them
me
on the
handle
counter.
it for you.
She picks up one of the gold and goes, "This will get you 2 nights, honey."
Wonderful. And they, and then I'm gonna need some meat, cheese, bread, and make it 4 flagons.
She kind of looks it up and goes, "Okay. So, steak and fixings will be an electrum piece."
Mhm.
She kind of takes another one and goes, "I'll get you 2."
Mm-hmm.
And you want good wine or just looking to quench your thirst?
Wine. It's been a good day.
All right. She go ahead and takes another gold because this will cover the one good wine. And she kind of like looks at it and calls it. It's like, "Arwen, 2 steaks and fixins, 4 flagons of Red Dragon Crush."
Crush.
It's actually just orange soda.
Spicy.
It's actually Crush, the WWF wrestler from the 90s.
Who they named an orange soda after.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there a lit fireplace on this lower?
Actually, no, there is not.
Then I'm going to take. I'll take the. I see what might be an empty table near the staircase, near the wall.
There's 2 people.
This one over
Yeah,
here.
the little
one.
The little,
Two
the
people
littler
table.
one, the little 2-person one.
Huh.
The
Yeah.
one's like straight 2 tables up from Flinmo.
Yeah.
One other side, but yeah. And while waiting for food, I'm gonna call this the beginning of a short rest.
That's fair. What's everybody else doing? So yeah, you guys can see there is like a balcony that's like above the bar. Like that's where the stairs go.
Yeah.
It's like a walkway balcony.
Yeah.
And there is another balcony kind of atop the entrance wall over here.
13. Full health with a D8.
What's everybody else doing?
Let's see.
I'll take a seat at the round table.
Yep, that's what I figured.
I'll join him.
Let me get a few more people in
That's
here.
cool.
You're joining Taken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
You rolled the hit die to get the thing?
Yeah, during a short rest, you can choose to roll any number of your hit dice. If I'm not mistaken, you have to choose how many you're rolling before you roll.
Sarah, did you say you wanted to sit with Roth?
Nope, Pagan.
With
Taken.
Taken first. I will deal with Roth in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to sit with
but
Tegan?
you can roll
And Flinmo, what are you doing?
your con mod per dice, and you heal that much hit points.
Cool.
Flinmo, what are you doing?
Was I able to overhear that they have a room already?
No.
Was I able to overhear or notice that he was having trouble with money? again?
I mean, you could kind of see that he dumped out a lot of money, and she picked some out of it and kind of showed it to him and said, like, this will get you that,
Yeah,
that'll get you
that's
this.
kind of what I was wondering.
Yeah.
How do... Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, I've already been, like, super antagonistic to him.
Yeah, you kind of have.
Well, for good reason. I'm gonna go sit with him anyways.
Okay. Slimmo goes over there. Tegan, I'm guessing you're kind of scanning around the room, looking at everybody.
Yeah.
So as you kind of scan around the room, go ahead and roll me. Give me an insight.
Okay. 16.
16. So as you're kind of looking around, you're used to kind of sizing up a tavern after you wander into town, figuring out the local, situations.
Mm-hmm.
As you look to the south, these kind of just look to be normal people just trying to enjoy a night's, enjoy, or at least forget about their sorrows for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of drinking. There's some light talk between them. There's one in the corner over here just kind of drowning their sorrows. The two guys sitting at the table directly north of you are dressed nicer than everybody else. They kind of seem to be standoffish. They have there's not a look of evil in their eyes, but there's a look of like, we're better than these people. The guys you can see sitting next to the stairs, the farthest north, you kind of look at them, and as soon as you see them, you kind of like lock eyes on them for a second, and you both know that you're both hunters.
You give him like a little nod.
Yeah, they kind of give you like a very like curt nod in return.
Are those the people I'm sitting next to, or
yeah,
that are a table adjacent to me?
Yeah.
Neat.
In fact, when you sat down, you could hear the two of them kind of sniff at you. And the guy that's directly across from you at the bar is a kind of flamboyantly dressed, really kind of brightly colored man. He's got pointed ears, eyeglasses. He's got, you can see his hair is kind of sticking up a little bit. He carries himself, Chris, you remember Tom Merlin from the Wheel of Time books?
Yeah.
He carries himself kind of like that.
For those of us who have not read the Wheel of Time.
So he carries himself kind of confidently, like he's seen a lot of the world.
Okay. A well-traveled, educated.
Right. He's definitely, he looks like he could be entertaining the whole room, but he's kind of just choosing to sit at the bar. He's making polite conversation with the bartender.
Okay. Well-traveled.
Yeah, he definitely looks well-traveled. He definitely looks like he knows his way around. He's got a cane with him. Yeah. If you were going to remember one guy from this room, it's him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Flinmo, you go ahead and go sit with Roth.
I'm not talking right now. I'm just
just gonna stare at him.
No, I'm not staring either. I'm just sitting there. I look like I'm thinking of how
trying not to stare at him.
I look like I'm thinking about, and honestly I am. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say to him, because obviously he's not going to leave.
Okay.
Oh right, I forgot something.
A young boy comes out of a room on the side of the bar and kind of looks over at the bartender, and she kind of motions him over toward Roth, and he walks your food over to you and puts it on the table. Here you are, sir.
That's a good lad. Hand him a silver.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm just gonna start biting it. Like, what are utensils? Just start, just eating the meat, just picking it up, munching it, bread, just sponging up everything off the plate with bread. Very messy eater. Very loud.
So, Roth, have you ever tasted wolf before?
Yes.
Okay, good, because this is definitely wolf steak.
How is it cooked?
Like a good steak.
Okay.
Gamey.
Chewy.
It's a little gamey, but honestly, it's, after what you've been eating lately, it's pretty fucking good. It's the best wolf you've ever tasted.
Oh, yeah, because they actually have seasoning. Presumably.
Yeah. It is, looking at this meal on your plate and diving into it, this is a meal made by somebody that fucking loves to cook.
Good presentation.
That's not lasting
Yeah.
more than 10.
I mean, it's got good presentation, but more importantly, like it tastes like a fucking delicious home cooked meal.
That's not lasting more than 10 minutes on my plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've ever had a meal last 10 minutes on a plate.
Like, I ordered like.
Because you don't eat, Chris, you inhale.
Yeah, I was about to say. I ordered like 2 steaks and 4 flagons with fixings. It's not. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I am just. Honestly, you're probably in the splash zone, Flinmo.
I'll be fine.
Just.
Flimmo, roll me a dex save.
Yeah, just like licking my fingers.
14.
You managed to dodge the spray.
Yeah, rinsing it. Like yeah, drinking it down with the wine. Like pulling, like wiping it out of my beard and then licking my fingers.
Yeah, and this wine, this Red Dragon Crush stuff they gave you, it's pretty good.
We're gonna have to get some bottles to go. Maybe 3.
You and your wine.
So, you're obviously not going to be leaving.
Oh no, we just got here.
I'm not talking about that. Regardless, if you're not going to be leaving, and you refuse to avoid the children and Arena, at least have one of us stay with you so we know what's going on. Does that seem fair? At the very least,
Fine.
if for some reason you're
I'll
not
take-
in
fine.
control.
He's rolling his eyes because in his head at this point, this is becoming more annoying than actually capitulating with what the demands are. Ugh. Fine, have it your way, little man. Tegan or the elf?
Not me.
Tegan or the elf?
And also, I've noticed you don't really seem to know how money works.
What do you mean? You give people money and then they give you things?
Money has a certain value depending on like the type of coin it is, and jewelry is worth some amount of money. And
Yeah.
when
got
they
a good
ask
knife.
for
Got a good
specific,
knife for that pendant.
if they ask for a certain like value, you can't just give them whatever you want.
Why can't I just do whatever I want with the money? It's our money, and we're spending it for us.
It's our money, and you're overspending it.
Oh, you need money? Here.
I-
He's just going to reach into the pockets and put a bunch of coins in them.
Let me split it so that we're all getting an even share, since you don't really know how much it's all worth, and all I do.
I mean, can you carry this much? It's a pretty heavy bag.
Gold is weightless, and also yes.
That's stupid that gold's weightless. This is.
I mean, no, it's not quite weightless, Flimmo. Like, there's a lot of gold in there. It'd be a lot for you to carry.
I'm not carrying that much, and I do have a 10 strength. I can carry as much as a 10 strength human or a 10 strength anybody. Like, if the commoner could carry this much money without issue, I can too.
Right. I'm just saying. There's a lot of stuff.
Over 3,000 coins.
And we're also splitting it 4 ways. Like, I'm about to divide it.
It's a lot of copper pieces.
So, Flimmo, you're just gonna dump 3,000 coins?
No,
on the table?
no, absolutely not.
It was
I'm
part of
not
like the
dumb.
300 plus gold.
I'm gonna be going to our room. I just need to get a room first. I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way first. I guess I'm not gonna be staying with him. I want at least one of us to stay with the kids. I want one of us to stay with Wrath. So I guess we need 2 rooms plus the one that Arena has. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I have enough money for the rooms at the very least. So I'm gonna go. I'll be back. I'm gonna do that up away from here.
I need to borrow a percentile die. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Huh? I don't care. I should.
What did you roll?
so important for you to have money here, I basically take the bag, dump about half of it, and just shove the bag to you,
Are you?
and then here.
Well, I just said I was going to get a room. You don't. Oh, I
Just
don't want to make
there.
a scene.
If it's as valuable as you say it is, I better keep most of it. Otherwise, it could get taken.
Should we have let the little one talk to him?
This would have something similar.
Can I get some whiskey?
Do you have
I'll
money
take some
to
wine.
pay?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take some
So,
wine.
here. So that's about.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
107 gold, 25 electrum, let's call it 300 silver, and about 1,000 copper. There you go.
And you kept the rest?
Yeah, I gave you more than half.
I was playing it 4 weeks. Anyways, I'm getting the room first. Like he
bartender
shoved
comes around to you two. What kind do you want, dears? We got purple grape mash number 3 and red dragon crush.
I'll take the crush.
What's the first thing?
Purple grape mash number 3.
You have anything besides wine?
Afraid that's all we got around these parts.
It'll do. I'll have the mash.
Okay, so June says 3 copper. Looks over at Saris. 1 silver.
Let me get a steak as well. And
Be 1 electrum.
And I'll just hand her a gold
Cool.
change.
Steaks for both of you then. All right. She kind of disappears in the kitchen for a second, comes back out with your drinks. Hands them to
I
you.
like tracking gold.
I like breaking it down because to me it feels very unrealistic to have exactly only one of the coins.
Oh,
I totally get it.
It's definitely more realistic.
Yeah.
I don't really care about realism in my...
Different kinds of players.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that you should or have to. I'm just saying I like doing this because it makes it feel more real.
Awesome.
Okay, Flinmo, were you headed over to the bar?
Yeah,
Nice.
like I'm quickly heading over there.
Nice.
And like, I need 2 rooms, please.
Got 1 room left. Dearie sleeps 4.
All right, 1 room it is.
All right, that'll be an electrum for the night.
Okay, I will hand her 5 silver pieces. 'Cause that's
Okay.
what I got. I don't have electric pieces yet. Oh, you
Okay.
handed me. I didn't write down what you handed me. Because I'm not. Flinmo's not looking at it. Flinmo's getting a room and like stealthing up to the room.
Yeah.
Because
Alright,
a bunch of money.
she takes it, hands you the key, goes, go outside, follow the staircase around the side of the building. That'll take you up to your room, the balcony. It'll take you up to that balcony. She points to the one kind of up and behind you. That's where your rooms are.
Okay.
And was there a lady and 2 children that came in here earlier? I just want to let him know that we're here.
Your friend asked too. Yes, there. She kind of points to the most of the left room up there. You can see there's 2 rooms up there. Kind of 2 of them straight behind you, and then 1 to the south.
Mhm.
She points to the one on the left of the 2 up there. And she goes, "They're sleeping up there."
Okay, so the one I got is outside, and the one they have is inside. Is that? What
They're all the stairs that lead to the guest rooms are outside.
Oh, okay, so we're all on the same like hallway.
They're all on the same place. It's just that the stairs to get to that balcony and stuff up there is outside.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth my way out because like a whole bunch of money was just dumped on a table and then pushed at me, like in public. So I gotta get out of here quietly, without any.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
You got it.
Sam, was I told where my room was?
No.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah, she did. I forgot to do
Yeah.
it. But yeah, she told you. It's the one next to Arena's room.
Okay.
That's not good. Let me check how that ability works. One moment, because I think
James, what'd you roll?
I'm checking an ability first. Hold on, because I need to know if I can. I have to know before the outcome. Saving throw or attack rolls. Okay, I can't use it. I have a 13.
You get out just fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the room I just got, and
Okay.
drop the money off. I'm gonna hide it if possible, and lock
Okay.
the door.
So stepping up here, you walk up the stairs. So now you're up here. You can see the whole guest room down below there, or the whole open area.
Are we?
You can see there's other rooms across from you, but those look to be something else.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go into my room. I mean, I'll hide the money, lock the door.
Yeah, here's your room.
Uh,
4 beds.
I'm gonna
There's a
hide it
chest at each bed.
I'm gonna hide it under the mattress of the third bed.
Okay.
Do the chests lock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just lock it in a chest in the third one. And then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna lock the door, and tell Ferris and Tegan about the room and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, check on the.
After I tell you guys about the room, because we might be retiring at different times.
Okay.
Okay, tell them about it.
I got us a room, although I do want someone to keep an eye on Rhea Roth. He refuses to have me in the room, so it's one of you two. Specifically.
A different kid than the one before comes out, brings you to your stakes.
Thanks.
Thanks, kid.
So he's not gonna leave here. Obviously, we should keep an eye on him.
Is he in a different room?
Yes. He got his own, it seems.
Alright, I'll stay with him. You keep an eye on the kids?
I can do that.
I also got some of the gold from him. I'm gonna split it up. But I think he kept a lot of it. Well, I don't think it was an even split. So, someone wants to talk to him about that. Some people seem to know the value of money.
If he doesn't know the value, how are we supposed to convince him to give us more?
Well, I was trying to tell him I was going to split it evenly between the four of us.
So you tried to explain something to him. That seems like a flawed argument to begin with.
Well, I'm trying.
Not wrong.
He doesn't seem to like me very much anyways. Maybe you can convince him.
At this point, I don't really care. He can keep the rest of the money, especially if it means it keeps us from raising hostilities.
Well, I suppose. Seems like a waste.
Wrath burps
He's
very
also-
loudly from his table.
He's also not opposed to dumping coins at you whenever you say that you need to buy something.
Yeah, well, last time he didn't even give me enough. I had to come back, and it was a whole awful ordeal.
I mean, in our defense, we didn't have enough.
No, I'm talking about the second time. The second time you handed me like 12 gold for a 50 gold item.
You didn't say you needed more.
I eventually had to. Anyways, not relevant. Well, kind of relevant actually. But I'll go check on Irina. Leg off here a bit for us.
Alright.
I'll be back with status report or whatever. You'll need to find out what room Wrath is staying in. I didn't get that information.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go back up to Arena and the kids and all that. Because she told me what room they were in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you knock on the door.
Yep.
You hear footsteps inside. Marina comes over. There's Flinmo. Yes.
Yeah. Safe and sound? Made it here fine on your own?
Yep. Seems just fine. The kids are asleep.
It's good to hear. I think Sarah's gonna stay with you. I got a spare room, and Roth is gonna stay in another room with Tegan.
Well, there's only 2 beds in here, and the kids are in one, and I'm in the other. So I think it'll be okay.
Well, our room sleeps 4. Honestly, it would be much more relieved if you were able to stay with at least one of us, since you're here for protection in the first place.
Look, if we could do that tomorrow, if you really want to, but the kids are out, and I just want to let them sleep.
Alright, fine.
This is the first bed they've slept in God know how long.
Well, I know. I agree. Just, dangerous place, fleeing from an evil vampire.
think I'll be okay for one night.
All right.
Famous last words.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, unless Strahd himself comes down, I think we should be fine. Her disguise is still up.
Sure.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
First of all.
Um,
Second of
I
all.
rolled really high on all of them. It didn't work on Strahd because Sam said it didn't work.
Second of all, he could just appear at any time.
Shut up.
We don't know that.
he just appeared.
Shut up.
No, with no warning. Anyways,
What do you mean? There was a whole storm that heralded his arrival. If
And-
that's how obvious
and the
he
storm
is.
And the storm is still going on.
Double storm.
Okay, I'm gonna go divide up the money. I guess between the three of us.
Storm count is 2.
And that might take a little while.
Yeah, that'll take you an hour or two.
I guess I'll short rest while that's going on.
Okay.
That's 4 plus.
So what's going down on the tavern floor, guys?
I'm probably rubbing my belly, scratching it.
This is the best meal you've had in a while. Like even before you came to Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been on the road a little while. This is a good
Yeah.
good meal,
Does
man.
your leg kick a little bit when you scratch your belly?
Nope.
I want to approach the other hunters.
Okay. You gonna sit down, or you just gonna stand there?
I'll kind of walk up and like gesture at the chair and see if
The one with the beard kind of sizes you up and it's like, he nods for you. Nods, saying you can sit down if you want.
All right, I'll take a seat and I'll just kind of say,
Gold.
Yeah.
ran into
Gold,
some
platinum, silver, copper.
trouble on the road. You know of anywhere I can get some silvered ammunition?
My ears perk at these words.
The one with the beard kind of looks at you up and goes,
Thank you.
"It's hard to come by around these parts.
Would
It's
think
expensive."
that people would be packing pretty commonly.
Only so much to go around. People don't like to part with it.
I guess that's understandable. Anything else work on these creatures?
Nothing we've seen, but we try to stay away from the big ones. We kind of value our lives.
As do I. That's why I'm trying to find something to protect myself.
Much of a choice.
I am smugly smirking at my table.
I'm going to take my wine and walk over and sit across from Roth. We need to have a conversation.
I just gesture to the chair across from me.
Okay.
Did you want to do that?
No, you can go ahead and do yours.
Yeah.
So what was your last hunt?
He kind of looks further and goes, "Most of these are ours. We mostly just go pick up game, go hunt game, and bring it back to town. Plenty of wolves out there for everybody."
I just kind of look around. Pretty good collection. You bring in dinner?
Most nights, yeah.
Good stuff. I'll just,
Yeah.
I guess, just keep small talk from there if there's.
Okay.
So
Saris and
this is definitely going to be in hushed tones,
Mm-hmm.
but you do realize by insisting upon being here that the party is probably not going to trust you. And I realize Fluno has probably talked to you about this, and I'm probably just, adding on to this, but at the same time, it's very hard to change the minds of people who discriminate immediately.
It's not the first time. I hardly suspect it'll be the last.
Oh, I'm sure not.
But I swore an oath to her
her brother and on her father's grave. I'm going nowhere.
I understand that. Have you proven this odd sense of honor to them?
Wrath will pull one of the small leather satchels from his belt. That at this point, the bottom of which looks damp and wet, and I'm suspecting your character knows exactly what it's dark and damp with. I think my actions on the road should speak louder than any words I could tell to you.
Well, unfortunately, I was dealing with wolves while that was happening.
And I was dealing with the
I see.
badder ones.
Regardless, have you shown this sense of honor to them?
They're alive, the children are safe, and no one's dead.
But is it worth them being terrified of you?
That's their burden to bear, not mine. I have plenty of my own.
I can respect that.
And nor am I going to ask them to trust a man they've known for less than a week. Just how I'm not entirely going to trust any of you until until I know you better.
I have no expectations of any of you trusting me.
Yes, your kind have dark things about them.
Like
Some would say darker than mine.
Most things are true. Most things.
Tegan, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
22.
Yay! So as you do notice around, you're just kind of looking at those guys' trophies up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of really take in the walls of this place. There is a lot of kind of woodwork on the walls. It's very intricate, very beautiful. A lot of stuff with ravens in it. Even some like kind of carved, like the banisters, where they end have kind of like ravens as the little grip on the end there. It's a lot of beautiful woodwork in this place.
Okay. I'm suspicious.
I mean, this is not the first time ravens has popped up.
This place is a mimic.
With my luck, it would be.
Okay. Wow. Tonight was a good night. Another round.
I'd be down for that.
Do I see one of the boys walking about?
Yeah, there's one of the boys walking about.
Boy, I thump my one of my 4 flasks on the table.
Another.
Basically, yeah.
He kind of holds his hand out, he's like, yeah. How much do you give him?
A silver.
Okay.
I don't remember how much my drinks were.
Your drink is 1 silver, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well then. Yeah, I say 1 for me and my friend here. As
So
I
you
hand
give
him a silver.
Yeah. You give him 1 silver or 2.
If he asks for more, I give him more.
Yeah.
I give him more.
That's 2. Okay. He goes into the kitchen.
I love how
comes back
you're
out.
trying to be wrong now.
I'm not trying. I've always rolled the dice.
No, but you
And
handed him the right amount, and you're like, oh, never mind, I want 2.
No, I
Because
said
you were correct.
no. I said a round for both of us. I handed him 1 coin, which wouldn't have been enough, so he would have needed another.
Yeah. He brings you out your drinks. Walks off.
I'm sad
Good
with my
wine.
pathetic Coke.
Good.
Um,
Good summer wine.
Indeed.
I don't think there was anything else unless any of you wanted to talk to the...
As it kind of looks like you're about to stand up, the beard kind of leans and goes, "Hey, look, give us a day or 2. We're here most nights. We'll see if we can scrounge up some for you. It'll be expensive, but I think I could get you some silver arrows if you want it."
I'll pull out one of my crossbows and kind of hand it to him. Something that'll fit this.
He kind of takes a look and goes, I think I could get you covered.
All right, we'll be here for a few days. I'd appreciate it.
All right. Like I said, it's not going to be cheap, but I think I could help you out.
We'll figure out a way to settle up.
Always do. He hands you back your crossbow.
All right.
How much is a moss agate worth, by the way?
The moss agate was worth 50 gold.
Okay. I will split that amongst us somehow. I'm throwing in my own gold anyways.
What did I do with
I'll
my
figure a
moss
way to.
agate?
I mean, I don't really care about it being split up.
Well, that's what I was doing.
Well, Flinmo does, and that's what he's doing with the money right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just care about having access to money when I need it for things like this.
Yeah.
Right, but Flinmo cares about everyone getting their share. Like
Okay.
that's a Flinmo thing.
Okay.
Flinmo is up in the room with his fucking accountant visor on, like doing this
An
work.
abacus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm retiring. Tegan, we're upstairs.
All right. I'll follow you.
Mm.
And I'll go ahead and go
Okay.
up to my room, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So as you three march upstairs.
Bop, bop, bop.
Dope, 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 dope.
Well,
Dub, 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 dub.
Dope, 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 dope.
Dub, 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 dub.
That's
I
Rena's
hope,
room.
I hope you know that they don't move each time on our screen.
Damn.
Like if you pause for a second, then they move.
So does the key have a room number on it, Sam?
It has a number 2 on it.
I'm like
Which is-
I'm holding it up to the door to find one that matches.
It's that one. Sarah just points.
Yeah, this one does.
Okay.
I guess I heard them walking up.
Key.
You're pretty engrossed in your coin sorting right now.
No, I was actually wondering if I was close to done because dividing.
Go ahead and roll me. Just roll me intelligence.
Sure. 15.
You're getting there.
Okay.
Roth, you going into your room?
Yeah.
So Roth has a nice, stately kind of room. It's got 2 beds, got a dresser.
Nothing.
Okay.
I
Nice.
apparently bought the nice room and y'all got the 4-person sardine can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of you guys got the
Yeah.
the Final Fantasy in room.
Yeah.
Sarah's will be fine. She don't care.
Yeah. I'm going to just drop all my stuff at the foot of the bed.
I guess Tegan's coming in. Okay.
Yeah.
And move me in my room.
Disrobe and get in bed.
You don't have much to take off. Do you
Tegan, roll to not look at. Roll to resist looking at Roth's dick. Roll wisdom.
I rolled a d4.
You looked.
D.
I got an 8.
You looked. It'll remain between the 2 of you.
All right.
Nice.
I'll put my stuff at the foot and just like take my cloak off, but I'm not gonna entirely disrobe.
I was about to say, after I took off the cloak, basically all I was wearing was a kilt.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you leave your fur coat?
It needs
the
to
door.
dry. I'm not gonna let it
Right,
stuff
right.
at where I
So,
sleep.
so all you've been wearing this whole night
Yeah.
so far, since we got to the tavern, is a kilt.
And a belt.
That's a kilt? It looks more like a long loincloth.
That's what I thought it was
It's-
at first too.
It's the equivalent thereof. The whole,
Yeah, and it
pl-
looks like that you've got cat ears, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yawn.
Yeah. But yeah, the idea is that he wears clothes that don't tear when he changes. He doesn't have to worry about the Hulk syndrome.
I mean, all you really need is a pair of purple
Stretchy
pants.
pants.
Just
I don't
purple.
think I don't think they make those. But yeah, yeah.
Just get a friend like a minor
Crawl in the
illusion.
bed. I imagine that he has his battle axe. The head is on that counter. That's between the beds. Handle towards the bed.
Yep.
One crossbow under the pillow.
Yep.
Pointed towards me.
Sarah
Alright,
still wondered whether it was a good idea to let you be the one to keep an eye on him, considering you were also openly hostile to him.
Join the club.
Hey, I wasn't openly hostile to you.
I meant other people. I meant him and everyone else. But yeah. Sleepy time.
Okay, so you two aren't talking as you go to bed. Okay. Saris and Flinmo. Saris, you enter, and Flinmo is just finishing out pushing apart these 4 piles of coin.
That what you've been doing all evening? However long we've been here?
It's not been that long.
That's
yeah.
Flinmo, are you doing it on the floor or at the table?
I'm doing it at the table.
Okay.
I'm doing like one type of coin at a time. And then I've got it divided up into 3 separate bags, basically. Here is your share of our money. 335 copper pieces, 9 silver pieces, 100 electrum pieces, and 63 gold pieces.
Yeah, that was a little too fast.
Sorry, it's written down right here.
And then
He does math.
Yeah.
78.
78.
Yeah.
Barring this.
There we go. I'm gonna go give Tegan his share. And then I won't be back.
You won't?
Someone's gonna keep an eye on the kids, even if they don't want me to.
Are you actively trying to get on everyone's?
I think he's saying he's gonna stay up and keep guard.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm sleeping
okay.
outside the room.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm not gonna just barge in, but I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Alright.
I'm used to this kind of thing. I lived on the street. Well, this is honestly better than a street. At least I got, like, a wooden platform.
Very nice wood.
Wood is softer than stone.
Dirt is softer than wood.
So I'm gonna go knock on their door. They answer.
Grumble, grumble. Oh, please please answer the door.
Can we roll to see who opens the door? I'm evens, Chris is odds.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys.
What did I say you were?
You
I'm
can
evens.
answer.
I'm evens.
I'm not gonna go to the door.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna have a hand on the crossbow.
Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing is knock on the door, you're not getting up. Knock on the door, you're not getting up. I'm gonna get annoyed and go answer the door.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I answer the door.
Flinmo, a big ol' Roth dong is right in your face.
Oh God, it
No.
The
is.
curtains the curtains match the drapes.
I need to talk to Tegan for a second.
I'm leaning up in bed and have like a crossbow like trained toward the door.
Good old
Little man wants you.
I have a
Going
name.
back to bed.
What is it? Trouble?
Here's your share
My share.
of our money.
Oh, is that where you were?
Among other things.
Okay. 335.
Here. It's written down right there. I kept the moss agate and took off 50 gold from my shirt.
9. 100.
Tegan throws the electrum out the door.
Yeah, pretty much. 63 plus 59.
Oh, we'll see. You're just gonna have to.
130.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
We can fix it. We can
You have a
get
good
there.
night. See you in the morning.
Scream if anything happens.
Always. Urchin rule number, I don't know, something.
Urchin rule.
Oh my.
Okie doke.
Okay, And then I'm gonna be sleeping, like right next to their door. Actually, in between Tegan and Tegan's door and their door. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Mail. First of these leather here.
I got my bag on me. I left my money in the chest, locked. I left my key with Saris, but all the rest of my stuff I'm just kind of holding and leaning against the wall and sleeping.
I'm almost tempted to sleight of hand that shit.
I mean, you don't have to. He was out of the room for a while.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time,
Saris, if you want to try to pick the lock, you can.
No, she has.
No, I have
she
the
has
key.
the room to the
I
key.
have the key.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. If you want to take it, you can.
Nah, I'm fine for now. Okay.
So, Saris, the greatest decision of your life faces you. Which bed?
I'm gonna push all of them together.
I was hoping you would do that because if you weren't to say that, I was like, or hear me out. You can push all four together to make the super bed.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I was so close to Superbed in my dorm of high school. And then Ryan moved in.
You mean
High
college?
In your dorm of high school?
Sorry, dorm of college. Yeah.
College dorm.
Yeah.
Dorm of college.
Dorm of college.
Dorm of college.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fantasy character. I am dorm of college.
But yeah, like he moved in the Monday instead of not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was like, sweet, I get to push all of this together for Superbed. I get to have a bat cave. And he fucked it up by moving in.
You can do what that other guy did and scare his roommate off.
What blind guy did.
Okay, anyway.
But yeah, no, she's just gonna push all of them together and be like, "Yay, bed! It's been a while."
Yep.
Oh, do they have
so the soft drizzle of the rain outside.
They have spider silk sheets, 1,000
Beds of
count.
dirt.
The soft drizzle of the rain outside lulls you all into a nice, contented, very restful sleep. The best sleep you've gotten since you got to Barovia.
Yeah. Especially seeing as I was exhausted.
Especially because you've been exhausted for most of the adventure.
It's the first time we've slept in a bed since we got here.
Yeah.
Well, I slept in the bed.
Oh yeah, except for you.
Yeah.
I offered it
witch
to literally
bed.
everyone.
Yeah. There's reason we didn't sleep in the witch beds, James.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, everything turned out fine.
Flimbo, you are the last one to fall asleep as you're kind of, there's all the noise that's happening below you. Do you try to stay up for a little while, or do you just zonk out?
I'm trying to sleep less than I'm trying to sleep for 6 hours instead of 8, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to stay up a little later, and I'm
staying up for a while. You do see some of the patrons leave. The old guy that was sitting at the bar kind of comes up these stairs over here and goes into this door.
I was really hoping someone would talk to him. I wanted to know what he was.
I mean, considering I only need 4 hours of sleep, I could probably wake up early and be like, all right, I'm gonna go
you
down
don't
there
even
and
sleep. You just kind of sit and meditate.
It's fine.
She can.
She's in she's just having roll around in the sheets bedgasm right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. I also like to prefer it's not that they can't sleep, it's that they don't need to sleep.
I thought it was that they
missed
don't
this.
sleep. Like they cannot sleep. It depends on how you interpret it.
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
miss
also
being comfy.
It depends on how you interpret it. For this game, how do you interpret it, Ivani?
She can sleep, but if she's not in a place that she doesn't think is safe, she's probably just gonna trance.
Oh, sure.
Cool. Then that is decided for this canon.
I just remember another campaign where they had an elf, and he gets knocked
and
unconscious
yeah,
at one point, and he's like, "What is this?"
That was a fun moment. That show was really good for 300 episodes, and then it sucked.
Okay, so trance is happening, sleeping happens.
Well, I got my wand and Squeakers.
I'm used to waking up early.
Sorry. Yawning over here.
Yep.
So, Saris, you do wake up first.
Cool. I'm gonna get my stuff wherever I dropped it, because I literally dropped it as I pushed the bed together. I'm just gonna pop this over here, pop that over there. Pick all of that up, and then head down to the tavern, the main.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics to step over Flinmo.
Oh yeah,
Lying in
it's
the
dark.
hall.
Yeah. Oh well, no.
I have dark vision.
Roll me acrobatics to step over Flintmo.
That is a 21.
He said roll acrobatics. He didn't say it was a hard check.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you gracefully step over Flintmo.
Just looking at him like, really, dude? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine.
As you head down.
Why is there not just another walkway across here that goes?
Then that's
I
not
don't know.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Huh?
I-
No, just like across the top here, so that you don't have to have another staircase outside.
They didn't think about that.
Carpentry.
Load-bearing walls.
Ah.
That's not it, but okay.
Well, everyone's still here.
Yeah. Fun fact, I always thought it was low-bearing walls, and so like that it was like the opposite of a load-bearing wall.
What?
And I just always misheard
If you say
the
it fast
phrase.
enough, you
Yeah.
can mishear it.
In
Yeah.
Southern
What does that
accents.
mean?
I don't know, but I assumed it meant it gave
It means the wall isn't full of ball bearings.
Yeah, exactly. See, Sam gets me. Who wakes up next?
Hang on. I got some things to do.
I have things to do. Surprised Sam let us have a good sleep.
I'm surprised the internet hasn't come out.
Yeah,
No.
Wonder if it's
a
that.
real miracle of the evening.
It still says
Okay.
it's down on.
So Sarah, as you arrive down there, it is you and that old guy reading a book.
I think I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh yeah, because he's an elf.
Okay. Do you go sit next to him or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at him for a minute and be like, "How long have you been here?"
Let's see. A few months now. It's a strange place, I must say.
No kidding. How did you get here?
Not the same as anybody else, I guess. There was some myths, and then I popped up, and
Is that literally how
I'm here.
everybody
Took-
gotten here?
took me in my wagon. I guess now I'm bringing the show to this part of town, or this area.
Show?
Yes. Let me introduce myself. I am Rictavio, entertainer extraordinaire.
His given name is just Rick, and he wanted to play it up.
What kind of entertainment do you provide?
Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of a little out of acts and performers at the moment, but usually I kind of organize festivals, carnivals, things of joy. The Burgermaster doesn't really appreciate that. He likes to run things his own way, you understand. But animal acts I specialize in.
I see. At this point, she's kind of just looking off in another direction, like, why the hell would Strahd bring someone like this person here?
To bring a modicum of joy.
Right. Because we're all really full of joy here.
Or maybe to try to strangle the joy out of him.
I'm very mirthful.
Roth, roll me a d20.
You're sad.
I got a 2. What kind of roll was it?
You're asleep.
Cool.
Tegan, roll me d20.
16.
You wake up before Roth.
Alright.
What about me? I was trying to wake up early as well.
Yeah, roll me d20.
I got an 8.
You're still asleep.
Alright, I'm gonna just grab my stuff and step out and look down.
You see Saris and this guy having polite conversation.
And Flemmo sleeping in the hallway.
Flemmo is just snoring away down there.
Alright.
Flemmo is just kind of like splayed and just snoring away. His little mouse just kind of sleeping, tail curled up on his chest.
Oh wait, I woke up. I cast Goodberry.
Oh, right, those went away.
Berry. Good berry.
Something nuts.
Something like that. I'm gonna just like inspect. Like I'm not really inspect, but just look at Irina's door and just like it has not been smashed in.
Nope.
Yeah, right.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna walk over Flinmo, but like intentionally bump him with my boot as I step over. And then like as I'm walking down the stairs, just be like, sleeping on the job.
Danger!
Sarah just looks up like,
At least someone had to do it.
I was being polite and
Good
not
mor-
letting you
Good
sleep.
morning. I mean, good.
No, she kind of looks at me, kind of goes,
I'll see a good bear.
your friends?
Harry to you too.
Huh?
Wait, what was that?
Rictavio kind of goes, friends of yours?
I'm traveling with them.
See?
I understand the feeling.
Do you have people that you've been traveling with?
In the past, yes, but I was kind of separated from them when I got whooshed off here.
That seems to be the case for a lot of people here, apparently.
Seems to be. I do miss my show. Hey, do you have any interest in show business, being an actress?
A dancer.
Not particularly, no.
It's always worth asking.
How much does it pay, though?
Pretty well, but honestly, I don't know what take's going to be like in this place, so you might be better off on your own.
Fair.
I mean, veteran paid pretty well.
I hadn't really considered.
Yeah, considering I worked nothing for that money.
Part of it was money that we were given for that sport.
Yeah.
I hadn't really considered the possibility that this entire world is just like some sort of pocket dimension that is entirely populated with people that Strahd has kidnapped over the years.
Or their offspring.
Right.
Yeah. but again, it's people who have been brought here.
Like I was kind of thinking that it was like just like a world that like existed and he kind of took over, but now I'm starting to think that maybe it's just like entirely made up of people that he's kidnapped.
I mean, you could ask around and find out.
Yeah. Like that was a player realization. I don't think it really.
Right.
I haven't eaten in a while. I'm gonna go get some food.
You had a good berry yesterday.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't have to worry about eating.
Wasn't very filling.
Actually, no, it was. It was exactly filling as if I had eaten meal.
Guys, we're not doing this again. Dear God.
Every time good berry is brought up.
You got a few for the.
Oh, I didn't stick around to talk to you.
Oh.
I literally kicked you as I was walking over, said sleep, and kept walking. Yeah.
Over your
Oh man, that's great.
Come on, I have to be Edgelord Supreme.
What does that make me?
A furry.
Yeah, actually.
It makes you Wolf Dad.
Yeah, it does.
Wolf Dad.
I'm so okay with that. That was actually basically character goals.
Where you setting up camp, Tegan?
I'll sit next to Sarah's at the bar.
Okay.
And like I'll kind of like reach over or like lean over the bar and like see if there's any bottles on the other side.
There are 3 kegs sitting on the other side.
Okay, but there's not like a bottle under the counter.
No.
Okay.
So at this point, a kind of slightly heavyset man, broad shoulders, large beard, kind of walks out and goes, morning. What can I do for everyone?
Don't suppose you got a shipment of whiskey in while I was asleep?
Afraid not, good sir.
Would like some breakfast, please.
The wine not to your taste?
I'll have some more of the purple stuff.
Give me that purple drink.
Fair enough. You know, he pours you all drinks. Anybody else want some?
I would like to wake up.
Yeah, I was.
Roth, you can wake up, but first we're gonna get drinks.
Well, you can see the rooms upstairs from down there, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't really have a reason to stay up there if I'm gonna be awake. As long as I can kind of keep an eye up there. So I'm actually heading down. I was actually gonna head down behind.
Do you both want the cheap stuff, or does one of you want the better stuff?
I want the better stuff.
I just want.
Oh, no, you're not there yet.
Oh.
You're on the roof.
And then I levitate down.
As he's kind of pouring drinks out, he goes, "You know, I know it might not be to your taste, but if you want a discount, you seem to be the adventuring type. I've been having a few problems lately with my supplier."
Oh.
He kind of like lowers his voice, kind of leans in a second, and he goes, "All right, look, between you and me, I'm going in and out of accents here. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Between you and me, my supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment's overdue. I'll give you free wine if you bring me that shipment. The vineyard and winery is a few miles west of here. Just follow the old road and the signs, and you can find it. You seem to be the adventuring type, so I think this might be in your purview."
We'll have to. Yeah, that's a good word. We'll have to check on our current beneficiary and
Fair enough.
see what her agenda is before we can.
Fair enough. Just figured I'd put it out there. Wine is life here in Barovia for some people, so gotta get this shipment in somehow.
I just kind of glance around at like the wolf heads and just everything in general. Wonder why.
Yeah. He kind of shrugs and he passes Rictavio a drink and heads back into the kitchen. You can kind of smell, you hear the sounds of cooking in there, and
I'll also palm a good berry over to Sarah's.
Thank you.
Flinmo, you enter. What do you do?
I'm gonna sit next to that dude.
Surround him.
Get flanking.
Listen to me, Chuck.
He tells you, he goes, "I don't believe I've gotten either of your names." And he looks over at Tegan and is like, "You, sir."
Taken.
Very well. "And you, my good sir." And he kind of looks over at Flinmo.
I was just about to introduce myself. I'm Flinmo Goodhart. Pleasure to meet you.
Rictavio, the pleasure is mine. He gives you a good hearty handshake.
I'm just gonna like lean back, looking at Flinmo. Is your name really Goodhart?
Yes.
Huh. All right.
We all would have been inherited from, but long story, all on my mother's side. Anyways, so
Like, I don't even know if we've really like introduced ourselves to each other formally.
I have always given my full name to everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Roth, you're awake, by the way.
Yeah, I'm putting on my kilt, getting all my stuff, heading downstairs, and then heading downstairs. I open the door.
Is his cloak still there?
Yeah.
Well.
And just announce to the room, but directed at the staff. I require eggs and wine and cheese.
Always the cheese.
Throw berry at him.
It's good.
The man kind of pokes his head out and goes, "You pay for it, I'll get you it all." Gets back in the kitchen.
Yeah. I'll sit at the round table dealer.
Do you walk all the way around, or do you just hop the railing?
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I thought I had already gone down and come around. But no, I actually like that way better, Sam. I'm gonna walk down the stairs. Jumping from that height, that's just bad for your knees.
Yeah, he is a
Roll stats.
Yeah.
on his knees.
I'm 27 and I have to worry about my knees. But no, no, me as a person. My
gotcha.
character's 38.
Oh, okay.
I think I can't remember.
Where are you sitting there, Roth?
One of the round tables, dealer's choice.
On the opposite side of the bar from that guy.
All right.
I grab.
At this point, Irina also wakes up, brings the kids down. They all kind of sit at this table with Roth.
Why?
Because I stand and bow to her as she enters.
Oh, wow, bows make you not dangerous. Strahd bowed to us!
Wait, are you saying that he's Strahd? Wait,
Yes!
maybe he's Strahd.
Shh, that's the second secret.
Strahd is
Mo, are you saying any of this out loud?
No, but I'm making a face.
He's making a very loud face.
The woman walks out, kind of takes their orders, offers the kids some sweet rolls, or it's like some sweet buns.
Sweet rolls?
Buns?
Yeah.
And how much coin are they asking for?
She's laying out your breakfast of meat and eggs and wine.
And cheese.
And cheese, and asks you for a gold.
I think I remember which one that is. Let's see if I remember which one that is.
It's a shiny yellow.
You know which one is a fucking gold, dude.
I remember, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I shouted, it's the shiny yellow one.
A silver piece will get you 2 sweet buns.
How much does one of these get? I hold up a gold.
That'll get you 5.
That many.
Cool. She takes money from you and Irina. Did anybody else want sweet buns?
I'll call out for meat and eggs.
I'll take a sweet bun.
And wine.
Okay.
I'll call out for eggs.
Eggs.
Okay. The rest of you are going to be paying about 3 silver apiece.
That's cool.
And yeah, she goes in. A little bit later, brings out everybody's food.
So, what do you do here, anyways? I mean, well, yeah, what do you do here? I don't know if you've lived here your
Are you asking the bartender?
No, the guy that I'm sitting next to.
Oh,
Ricatavio.
I suppose you could say I'm between opportunities right now. I'm primarily a circus ringmaster.
Interesting. I don't know if I've been to a circus.
This is the greatest show.
It's everything you ever want.
That movie's a terrible representation of P.T. Barnum's life. Anyway.
Like that and what else?
But the songs were fun.
The songs were all right.
The movie was pure fiction.
Anyway.
I was asking,
sorry, Flimmo.
Between that and what else?
That's been most of my life. I'm an entertainer at heart and entertainer by trade.
He's entertaining. Let's keep him.
Get from me a new pet. No. Flynn would not say that. Absolutely not.
The woman that seems to be running the place kind of brings him out a bundle. He hands her some money and goes, "Well, if you'll excuse me, folks, I got to be about my daily business."
What was that? What was that?
What was what?
What?
There was
Probably
very
his
sick.
breakfast.
A bundle of stuff. Was it food? I don't know. Has he ordered food since we've been here?
Yeah. No, he hasn't really ordered anything. She brought him out some breakfast and she kind of hands him a bundle and he hands her money. It looks like there's something they're used to doing.
Probably lunch for later or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you do nowadays, anyways?
Look for new talent, figure out what I'm going to do, run through the cash I've got. I'm an old man. I'm living out the rest of my days.
Well, at least you got some reserves. Although, don't you live, like, a really long time?
How dare you assume that?
It's quite an elf.
He's like, well, I've
Just assume his lifespan.
had a good life. And
No.
I don't know how much of it I've got left, but I intend to enjoy it the best I can and try to bring a little happiness to others while I'm here.
This place does tend to shorten one's
Well, where can I
lifespan.
point someone if they're in need of some cheering up? Like everyone.
Throw a rock, and I'm pretty sure you'll find one here.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of my point. Where can I point them to?
Where can you what?
Point them to. Where
can...
Where does he stay? He entertains people.
Where is he entertaining?
Where
people?
can we find you if we want to find you again?
Oh, well, mostly like right now, I'm just kind of staying here. I have some business around town, but mostly hang out here at the tavern.
Well, keep an eye out. I'll point some talent your way. I've got an eye for that kind of thing. Kinda.
I'm sure you do, sir, and I appreciate that. And he kind of picks up his cane, spins it around a few times, and heads out the door.
I like it.
Fuck, I am proficient in sleight of hand. Crap. I'm suspicious of that package. I just wanted to, like, take a peek. But I didn't do it.
Okay.
I just realized I'm actually proficient in sleight of hand. I thought I was proficient in something else. So, keep that in mind. Oh, fuck. Sarah, I need the key, please.
Okay. Tosses it at you.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my money.
Oh, good breakfast.
I'm gonna walk over and pull up a chair near Arena.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan from here?
Well, I don't know. This place seems safe enough, but I don't know where's really safe at all. We could go check out the church in town, I suppose, and...
Do you have any contacts here?
You have money?
Not really. I've mostly stayed in Barovia. As you've seen, traveling isn't really the greatest opportunity, or the wisest decision.
What do you think of Kresk?
Never been there. All I know is that it's famous for its abbey.
Do you think it's worth the risk of traveling further? We were warned that this city wouldn't be safe.
She kind of just like shakes her head. Look, I don't know. Nowhere feels safe to me with this devil flying around interested in me. I don't know.
And it doesn't look like he's forgotten about you and seems to know where we are.
Didn't you have some sort of, like, safe haven here? Like, a reason to be here other than it's another town.
I think that was pretty much it.
It's the safest town in the area. You saw the walls, and they've got a bigger militia than anyone else, and I don't know, maybe I could hide amongst the crowds, but
I don't think
I
that'll
don't know.
work.
Neither do I.
Well, let's start with the church since it's about all we've got to go on. We can scope it out today.
All right, that sounds good. She kind of like looks over at the Mateni bar. She goes, "If it's not too much trouble, could I leave these two young ones here with you?" And she goes, "Of course you can. My boys will be happy to have someone to play with."
That's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should keep an ear out for any sort of home that would be able to take care of them.
I'm just agreeing as you as I'm finishing sweet buns.
If we do end up,
There are some pretty good sweet buns, dude.
If we do end up leaving town, especially in a hurry, I would prefer to have the children taken care of here.
The church probably accepts orphans and stuff like that. No, I don't even need to.
Here's an orphan. Please take care.
Please.
Like Roth, it is like the perfect combination of like a cinnamon roll and like a roadhouse roll.
I don't know what that is, but you had me at cinnamon
Like
roll.
a yeast bun.
Like a yeast bun.
Okay.
It's good shit.
Otherwise, do you happen to have money for property here? Maybe we can get you a place to live.
Do we have enough for a home?
I'm
A
asking
house?
if she has money for it.
She gave us her money.
We could sell that deed.
Perhaps.
Sell that deed.
Yeah, perhaps.
I mean, it's possible. I'm happy staying here right now. It seems safe enough, and honestly a little safer than me being in a house by myself.
I'm more concerned of the warning we received.
Aye.
The mystic didn't seem to be
We'd be fools not to listen.
She wasn't a charlatan. I'll tell you that.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. We'd do well to not take her warning of this town lightly. It'll be
I don't know.
Respite.
Like I said, I think checking out the church is a good decision.
Indeed.
Well, to follow your
At the
lead.
very least, we can get some rest and regroup and probably resupply. And for certain, don't want to be back out on the road without proper preparedness for what we encountered on our way here.
Yes.
But yes, let's start with the church and see what takes us from there.
Was I
Alright.
over here the wine shipment thing that they mentioned?
No.
Oh, I guess I could mention it.
Mm-hmm.
If we are strapped for any sort of direction, the bartender did say that they're missing a wine shipment. If we run into any financial problems,
How much are they paying?
did he say?
He said
He'd give you free wine.
Oh yeah.
Wrath looks more interested than he's looked interested in probably almost anything we've talked about since you've met him over the last 4 days.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very noble. Sounds like a very noble pursuit.
kinda. People need a way to.
But not a priority.
Well, off to church.
Let's do it.
Wrath starts subconsciously licking his lips.
You have enough money to drown yourself in wine several times over.
But you said that they're missing their shipment. That means they're gonna eventually run out of wine.
That's true. That is true.
Also, I don't know how much wine I can afford.
You at least know that coins got you wine, and you have a fuck ton of coins.
But not as much coin as there is wine, and that's a problem.
So we're going to the church.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys head out to the church, we're actually going to call it for the evening.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Great role playing, everybody. I'm really happy that we got to get an episode in with just that because I'm really looking forward to this stuff.
Yeah.
So good show. We should be back next Monday.
With internet.
And,
Yeah.
Hopefully with internet and.
Yep.
hopefully with internet, and we'll be live and things will work. And hopefully this recording worked and we don't have to like do this all again and act like it's new.
We have the recording. It's
Yeah, we
fine.
have the recording, so this should be going up on Twitch. So really, or YouTube. So really, there should be people watching this right now. So thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.